I'm a stick man. Not just any stick man, I'm the smart one. Top grades, shiny diploma, and everyone around me kept saying the same thing. You'll be successful for sure. Teachers loved me, parents bragged about me, friends asked for answers during exams. At that point, I really thought intelligence alone was a lifetime cheat code. Nobody warned me that being smart on paper doesn't automatically mean being smart with money, and that assumption would quietly become my biggest financial mistake.
I graduated with confidence dripping out of my stickman head. I believed money would naturally follow intelligence, like a loyal pet. Get a good job, get a good salary, live a good life. Simple, right? I didn't rush to learn about finances because I thought it was for people who struggled. I wasn't struggling, I was gifted. And gifted people don't go bankrupt. At least that's what I told myself while walking straight into financial ignorance. The first paycheck felt like proof that I was right. I looked at that number and thought, wow, I've made it. What I didn't look at was where the money would go after landing in my account. Rent, food, subscriptions, random expenses, and tiny leaks everywhere. Money came in, money went out. I never tracked it. I never questioned it. As long as my balance wasn't zero, I felt safe, which was a very low standard for someone who thought he was smart. Cash flow sounded boring to me. Too basic, too beginner. Why would I, an intellectual stickman, need to care about something so simple? Turns out, cash flow is the difference between staying alive and slowly bleeding out financially. I earned well, but I spent even better. I didn't realize I was living paycheck to paycheck because my lifestyle quietly grew alongside my income, like a shadow I refused to acknowledge. Then came my favorite enemy, ego. I had a reputation to maintain. Smart people don't live small, right? So I upgraded everything. Better phone, better place, better coffee, better clothes. Not because I needed them, but because I wanted to look like success. Saying I can't afford it felt illegal for someone with my background. I didn't want to be seen as capable, but broke, so I chose to look rich instead of being stable. Every purchase felt justified. I told myself these things were investments in my image, my productivity, my confidence. Deep down, it was just fear of looking average. Gengzi, pride, whatever you want to call it, slowly turned my income into an illusion. From the outside, I looked like I was winning. From the inside, my savings were gasping for air, and I didn't even bother to listen. At some point, I realized saving alone wouldn't save me, so I decided to invest. Not study investing, not understand it, just jump in. After all, I was smart. How hard could it be? I followed trends, listened to confident voices online, and trusted my logic without data. I confused intelligence with wisdom, and that confusion is expensive in the financial world. I didn't read the risks. I didn't learn the basics. I just assumed I could figure it out along the way. When things went up, I felt like a genius. When things went down, I panicked silently. I doubled down without understanding why. I held losses longer than I should have because admitting a mistake felt worse than losing money. That's how ego quietly sabotages smart people. What hurt the most wasn't the money disappearing. It was the disbelief. This shouldn't be happening to me. That sentence repeated in my head every time my balance dropped. I had always been the example of success. Failure didn't fit my identity. So instead of fixing the problem, I ignored it. I pretended things would magically recover because accepting reality meant admitting I didn't know everything. Bills kept coming. Investments didn't bounce back. My income stayed the same, but my expenses had no intention of shrinking. I was trapped between maintaining appearances and facing the truth. Smart people don't like being wrong, especially publicly. So I delayed decisions. I avoided conversations. I told myself tomorrow would be better, while tomorrow quietly became next month.
Eventually, reality stopped being polite. Late payments, stress, sleepless nights, and that constant tight feeling in the chest. I had all the intelligence to solve complex problems, but none of the discipline to manage my own life. That's when it hit me. Intelligence helps you earn money, but habits decide whether you keep it. Being smart made me overconfident. I skipped fundamentals because I thought they were beneath me. I didn't budget because it felt restrictive. I didn't plan because I trusted my brain too much. In the end, my biggest weakness wasn't lack of knowledge, but refusal to start small and humble.
Cash flow is not sexy. Budgeting isn't impressive. Risk management doesn't make you look cool. But these boring things are the backbone of financial survival. I learned them too late because I thought smart people could improvise their way out of anything. Money doesn't care how smart you are. It only responds to structure and consistency.
I also learned that investing without understanding is just gambling in a suit. Fancy words don't protect you from bad decisions. Confidence doesn't reduce risk, and intelligence without patience is dangerous. I treated the market like an exam I could ace without studying. The market graded me harshly and didn't offer retakes.
Looking back, bankruptcy wasn't a sudden event. It was a series of small, ignored decisions. A subscription here, a lifestyle upgrade there, an investment I didn't understand, an expense justified by pride. None of them felt fatal alone, but together they slowly buried me.
The irony is, I could explain complex theories, but couldn't explain where my money went. I could analyze systems, but refuse to analyze myself. That's the trap smart people fall into. We trust our minds so much that we forget to question our behavior.
So why can smart people go broke? Because intelligence creates confidence, and confidence without discipline becomes arrogance. Because ego whispers that basics are optional. Because looking successful feels more important than being stable. And because learning finance feels unnecessary until it's unavoidable.
If you're watching this and thinking, this won't happen to me, be careful. That's exactly what I thought. Start tracking. Learn cash flow, control lifestyle, invest with understanding, not ego. Being smart is a gift, but managing money is a skill, and skills must be trained, not assumed. I'm still a stick man, still smart, but now a little humbler. And trust me, humility is cheaper than bankruptcy.